Let us start the geometry. 10th standard geometry, chapter number 6, triangles, the most important chapter. This is the first chapter of the geometry, so please be alert. Chapter is easy but lengthy. Okay, theorems are there, riders are there, numericals are there, so you have to take keen interest in it. Okay, so let us start. In 9th standard you have learned geometry. In 9th standard you have learned triangles. In triangles, you know the definition of triangle. Triangle means tri means three, angle means three angles are there. That's why it is called triangle. Three sides are there, it is triangle. There are types of triangle. According to the angle we said acute angle, obtuse angle and right angle. According to the sides we said equilateral triangle, scalene triangle or isosceles triangle. Okay, that you know all. You have learned particular about congruent triangle. You know that in mathematics congruency or congruent means what? Congruent means don't say similar, right? Congruent means equal in measurement. Don't say equal. Equal in measurement means measurement wise, if the triangles or any other figures are equal, then we said that they are congruent figures or congruent triangles. Let us repeat the idea of congruency, that is congruent triangles. Congruent triangles. Suppose two triangles are there. Triangle ABC, and take another triangle PQR. Okay, the language is just like this. Correspondence between two triangles is given. Correspondence between two triangles. We take correspondent ABC. So here you start with PQR. ABC corresponding to PQR. If AB congruent to PQ, BC congruent to QR, and AC congruent to PR. Three corresponding sides are congruent. Don't say sides are congruent. AB should congruent with PQ, BC should congruent with QR, and AC should congruent with PR. That means what? AB and QR may be congruent, may not be congruent. Chances are there. So, for correspondence ABC corresponding to PQR, if AB congruent to PQ, this is the symbol of line segment. You can write or you cannot, not necessary. AB congruent to PQ, BC congruent to QR, AC congruent to PR, and corresponding angles. Angle A, then its corresponding angle is P, B, its corresponding angle is Q, and C, its corresponding angle is R. So angle A congruent to angle P, or angle A equals to angle P. Angle B congruent to angle Q, and angle C congruent to angle R. Then correspondence is a congruency, and both the triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR. Okay, this is about congruency. Is it clear? If two triangles are given, their correspondences are given, then if corresponding sides are congruent, if corresponding angles are congruent, means total 6 elements, 3 sides and 3 angles. If 6 elements are congruent with corresponding parts of other triangle, then both the triangles are congruent, their measurements are called same. Is it okay? This is about congruency of triangle. Now in this 10th standard we are going to learn about similar triangle. So now please be alert. What is the difference between congruency and similarity? Keep in mind. Okay, if you want to write, then write it, and afterwards I will start similar triangles. See. Similarity, or call, first we start with similar figures. What do you mean by similar figures? Figure, that means triangle, maybe circle, maybe square, maybe rectangle, maybe polygon. Okay? So similar figure means what? You have seen TV set at your home. You have seen many TV sets at your friend home also. Okay? At a glance, when you see the TV set, then you can judge that yes, it is TV set. Okay, it's a television. But their sizes are maybe different. Okay, sizes are, keep in mind, sizes are maybe different. Your home TV, your friend home's TV, they are maybe size wise different. Maybe size wise different. Okay, the same thing, other instruments, appliances are also look like same. Means at a glance we can say that yes, it is an AC, it is a fridge, but their sizes may be different. Here also in geometry, the figures having shape wise same, means at a glance when you see the structure, then we try to understand about their shape. According to the shape we judge that yes, it is this type of appliances or device. So their shapes are same, but their sizes are different, right? If shapes are same in this geometry, if shapes are same but sizes are different, we can say that this figure is similar figures. It is okay? See, as for example, you can say that circles, like at a glance we say that yes, it is a circle, then yes, it is a circle. Sizes are different but shape are same. So shapes are same, sizes are different. As for example, square, this is also a square but their sizes, its size is different. Okay, similarly triangle, another triangle, both are triangle, shape wise they are equal but their size wise they are different. So from this diagrams we can derive the definition of similar figures. Similar figures means the figures having same shapes but different sizes are called similar figures. Figures having same shapes but different sizes are called similar figures. Is it okay? Now we are going to plunge into similar triangles. Means out of many figures we select only triangles. Okay, in this chapter we are going to learn about only triangles. So we start with similar triangles. See, what do you mean by similar triangles? According to the definition of similar figures, you now know that similarity or similar figures means what? Shapes are same but sizes are different. Now similar triangle means what? See here. Suppose I select triangle ABC and another triangle, suppose DEF. Remember, name of the triangle may be start with any letter. It doesn't mean that you can say ABC, you can say CBA also, you can say BAC also, means you can start with any vertex, okay? But generally we said that it is our common sense or common language that according to alphabet we always say the name of the triangle, that is DEF ABC PQR XYZ etc. Okay, now see, correspondence between two triangles is given. Here correspondence means what? Vertex is A, so corresponding vertices here is D, B with E and C with F. Correspondence between two triangles, here we take correspondence ABC corresponding to DEF. So for a given correspondence ABC corresponding to DEF, if, see, according to the definition of similar figure, you know that shades are same but their sizes are different, so we cannot say that AB and DE are same. There is a relationship between AB and DE. They are not same but their ratios are same. Remember, they are not same but their proportion are same. They are not same but their fractions or ratios are equal. Then we say that this AB, its corresponding side is DE. It is not same but they are in same proportion, okay, equal ratio. So for given correspondence ABC corresponding to DEF, if AB upon DE, this ratio, and BC upon EF, this ratio, and AC upon DF, this ratio, if these ratios are equal, all these three sides are not equal, their ratios are equal, their proportionality are equal, okay, and angle A equal to angle D, angle B equal to angle E, angle C equal to angle F. Corresponding angles, angle A, its corresponding angle is D, angle B, its corresponding angle is E, angle C, its corresponding angle is F. So their corresponding angles are equal. Remember, angles are equal but sides are not equal. If sides are equal, we said it's a congruent triangle. Is it okay? But here sides are not equal, sides are in same proportion. Their ratios are equal. Okay, equal proportionality are there. So for a given correspondence between two triangles, if corresponding angles are congruent but corresponding sides are in same proportion, then we say that both the triangles are congruent and the correspondence is called a similarity. Okay, see here. Again I repeat, for a given correspondence between two triangles, I write in words. For a given correspondence between two triangles, if corresponding angles are equal or congruent and corresponding sides are in same or you can write equal proportion, or they are called in equal ratios, then both the triangles are called similar triangles and correspondence is called similarity. Okay, so remember this thing. Two conditions are there that you have to learn. For given correspondence between two triangles, the first condition is what? First condition, corresponding angles are equal. And second condition, corresponding sides are in same proportion or equal proportion. First condition, corresponding angles are equal, and second condition, corresponding sides are in same proportion. The ratios are equal, they are in same proportion. Then we said that both the triangles are similar triangle, and correspondence is called a similarity. Is it okay? Again, you have to remember only two conditions. The first one, corresponding angle. Don't say angles are congruent. Don't say angles are equal. You must have to say corresponding angles are equal. If you say angles are equal, it means A, B, C 60, 60, 60, D, E, F are also 60, 60, 60. Okay? So every time, in every case, this is not possible. In some case, that means in the equilateral triangle it is possible. But for isosceles or scalene triangle, it is not possible. So we cannot say this. Okay? You must have to say what? Corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are in same proportion. Is it okay? Then it is called similar triangles. Now from this, if you understand this very well, then you can give answer that suppose two equilateral triangles are given. If two triangles are given that they are equilateral, then can you say that these equilateral triangles are similar triangles? Are they similar triangles? Two equilateral triangles are there. Are they similar triangles? Think for a second. Two equilateral triangles. See here. Suppose triangle PQR and triangle XYZ, they are equilateral triangle. You know that the definition of equilateral triangle. You know the meaning of equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means equal side triangle. Lateral means side. Equi means equal. Equal side triangle means these three sides are equal. That means I can say that it is an equilateral triangle. Now these three sides are also equal. Suppose these three sides are 6 cm, 6 cm, 6 cm. We can say triangle PQR is an equilateral triangle. Suppose this XY, YZ and XZ is 3 cm. You can say that yes, triangle XYZ is an equilateral triangle. Means both the triangles are equilateral triangle. Now see and place these values according to these two conditions. If two triangles are equilateral, means this triangle and this triangles are equilateral, like this is the equilateral triangle, okay? Three sides are same, that means three angles are also same. You can say that equilateral triangle is also called equiangular triangle, right? Three sides are same, three angles are also equal, okay? If three angles are equal, you know the angle sum property, that sum of the three angle is 180. If three angles are equal, then each angle has measured 60 degree. Yes. Then angle P is 60, angle Q is 60, angle R is 60. Same manner in XYZ, three sides are same, so three angles are also same. Three angles are same, so you can write 60, 60, 60 degree. Now, can you say that two equilateral triangles are similar or not? From this, yes, you can say that equilateral triangle are always similar triangle. Why? Because it is satisfied the first condition. First condition is what? Corresponding angles are equal. P with X, Q with Y and R with Z are equal. Corresponding sides, This upon this, 6 divided by 3, 2. 6 divided by 3, 2. 6 divided by 3, 2. Ratios are equal. Okay? So you can write that equilateral triangles are always similar triangles. Is it okay? All circles are similar? Yes or no? All circles, varieties of circle. Okay, I don't say about the radius, that you have to judge it. Means all circles are similar? Yes, you can. Suppose one circle having radius 2 centimeter, other circle having radius 1 centimeter, then their size is 2 divided by 1, ratio remains 1, shape remains same, sizes are different, angles is 360 because circle possesses how much angle? 360. 3 angles are not there, but circle having 360, here also 360, and there's a side ratio. Don't take here, there is no side, you have to take here radius ratio. Radius ratio is the same. So you can say that all circles are similar, always similar. Is it okay? This is the concept of similarity. This is the concept of similar triangles. Once again I repeat that. Suppose correspondence between two triangles is given. Suppose correspondence between two triangles is given, and if corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are in same proportion or equal proportion, then we say that both the triangles are similar triangles and the correspondence is called similarity. Is it okay? So if you know, or means if you understand the concept of similarity, then you can easily do exercise 6.1. See page number 122. Orally you can do it. First question, fill in the blanks using the correct word given in brackets. All circles are dash. First blank. All circles are similar. Second, all squares are dash. Squares are means four sides are always equal. I can say like this, four sides all squares. Suppose one square having 4 centimeter and another square is suppose 1 centimeter. Then the ratio is what? 4 upon 1, 4 upon 1. Means ratios of sides are equal and their angles 90, 90, 90, 90. Here also 90 means corresponding angles are equal. So you can say that all squares are similar. Okay. The third one is all dash triangles are similar. Which type of triangles are always similar? Here I have written equilateral triangles are always similar triangles. Fourth one, two polygons. Now any sides more than 4, that is called polygon, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, etc. So two polygons of the same number of sides are similar. Their corresponding angles are equal and their corresponding sides are in equal proportion, same proportion. Okay. Second question is about give two different examples of pair of similar figure. What are the pair of similar figure? Circles are similar figure. Always equilateral triangles are always similar figures. Okay. You can say that different TV sets in different homes are always similar. Okay. Now non-similar figure. Non-similar figure means circle and a triangle are non-similar figure, and triangle and square is also non-similar figure. They are the different non-similar figure. Now one question number 3 is given here. No need to write this exercise 6.1, so don't worry. You have to clear the concept of similarity only. State whether the following quadrilaterals are similar or not. One figure only given. You have to state that whether they are similar or not. Third number 6.1. .5 centimeter, each side having 1.5 centimeter. Another square is given. Given that all angles are 90 and their side is 3 centimeter. Name is given ABCD. Now the question is, are they similar figures? For similar figures, you have to check two conditions, whether these conditions are satisfied or not. So, PS upon DA, that is 1.5 upon 3, remove the decimal, so 10 moves down, 15 upon 30, 15 ones are, 15 twos are, so 1 upon 2 means half. Same manner, PQ upon AB is also half. That is equals to PQ upon AB. That is equal to QR upon BC. That is equal to SR upon DC. Means sides are in same proportion, but angles 90. Here this is rhombus. Four sides are equal, but their angles are not same. Means 90. Here 90 is not given. Here 90, but here angle Q is not given. That 90 means one condition is satisfied, but another condition is not satisfied. Means corresponding angles are not equal, corresponding sides are in equal or same proportion. That's why in question number 3 of exercise 6.1, you can say that these figures are not similar figure. Okay, this is your exercise 6.1. After that, we will start your exercise 6.2. So that's it for this lecture.